Hi, and welcome to Lucky's Lake Swim's YouTube channel. Lucky's Lake Swim is the world's longest continuously running, organized, daily, free lake swim. I believe it's the last free thing you can do in Central Florida. In addition, in 2014, the Central Florida Historical Society designated it a historical event. It is not a business, co-op, or even a nonprofit organization. The concept is simple. I live on Lake Kane here in Orlando with my lovely wife, Jackie, who around these parts is known as Saint Jackie. I get up each morning and swim across this beautiful lake because beautiful lakes need to be swum in. Friends began joining me, and they invited their friends, who are now my friends, and so on, until now we have had tens of thousands of swimmers from all over the world join me for a lake swim since 1989. So what is the process for joining me for a lake swim? Fortunately, I have minimal rules, but there are a few. First, we only have two start times, 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday and 7:45 a.m. on Saturdays. Everybody who plans to swim must be present at the start time, and we start together as a group. The check-in is at the swim shack, where you will need to sign a waiver and receive a bright green cap that you must wear for the first 3 crossings, and the cap is yours to keep. You must also swim your first 25 crossings with a swimmer's tow float. If you don't have one, no worries, we will happily loan you one for free. You must wear the tow float even if you are in a wetsuit or have other flotation, such as a pool buoy. Which brings us to our most important rule. You must be able to swim at least 1 kilometer without difficulty because the swim course is 1 kilometer long. What happens if you can't and still try to swim? Well, you'll probably die. We have no lifeguards to rescue you, so you are on your own. However, we will nominate you for a Darwin Award if you don't make it. If you are not 100% sure you can complete the swim, don't swim. This is for serious swimmers only. After the check-in, we go down to the water's edge and wait. We start as a group. The start signal is the starting dog giving us a command to go. Fins, pool buoys, wetsuits, and snorkels are all allowed. We prefer folks not to use hand paddles, but if you must, please swim way off to the side, away from the pack, so you're not clobbering people with your hand paddles. The swim course is 1 kilometer, and we have marked it with 4 bright red buoys. We swim clockwise, keeping the buoys to the right as you go by. The turnaround point is the dock on the other side of the lake. If you need to stand in the water there to rest a little bit next to the dock, no worries. You may do more than 1 crossing if you like, but we ask you to be done swimming by 7:45 on weekdays and 9:45 on Saturdays. When you complete your first swim, it is traditional for the first-timers to ring the small bell. The large bell is reserved for the people that have done 100 crossings, and they ring it once for every 100 crossings they have completed. Then you should head up to the Wall of Fame, and we'll show you where to sign. Only folks who complete the swim get to sign the wall. Sorry about that if you're just a watcher. You will be presented with some cool swag, and you can also get a photo op with our lake swim mascot, Buddy the Gator. This brings us to our most important, frequently asked question. Are there gators in the lake? Well, we have many University of Florida alums swimming in the lake, so the answer is on most days, yes. Now, if you are speaking of alligators, the reptile, the best test for the presence of an alligator in a Florida lake is to put your finger in the water, and if it comes out wet, there are alligators. No worries though, because we always supply a slow swimmer. We do have 2 bathrooms available, as well as an outside shower to rinse off in. We also have videos on the channel about special events at Lucky's Lake Swim. Our biggest event is the Golden Mile, which is a 1-mile open water race on Saturday, Memorial Day weekends. All money from the event goes to the Lake Cane Restoration Society, a nonprofit charity that works hard to keep the lake swimmable. If you have more questions or need directions, go to www.luckyslakeswim.com. So check out the videos and join me for a swim.